Okay, great morning, everyone. Today is a day for kindness. Kindness. Okay, now let me just get to the spirit read here this morning. Now, I pulled two cards. The first one is being the wanderer. We're in the midst of this travel, this movement, okay? And there are a lot of people feeling quite alone, and in the midst of this journey, spiritual journey is always done alone. Okay, you can be in the midst of a crowd of person, but you are within your own consciousness. Okay, and nobody can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. So it's about now coping with unfamiliarity, which we are, a lot of people are in the midst of it, and I see more and more of these Magatonians that are now starting to realize the consequences of actions on the horizon of this, and so many of them voted against their own interest, and they're just now starting to see that. Hasn't even come into office, and they're already seeing they've lost. They're losing friends, they're losing family, they're losing, that the consequences of their actions, people are going to be deported. They may be deported. And, I saw some of these, was Latino guy, and they're not going to deport family, they're just going to get rid of the criminals. I said, yeah, no, okay. And so anyway, this is about this coping with this unfamiliarity. They're in a pilgrimage of aloneness. Like I said, you have to do your journey by yourself, internal. And you need to broaden your horizons. Now, the other thing I got with that is the card of also great power. That through this, you develop a strength of character. It's not going to be easy. Even if we are able to avoid that timeline with Trumpenstein, and able to get Kamala in, we are, going through this process now. But worst comes to worst, and Trumpenstein gets in, it's really going to take a strength of character, have the authority within yourself, dignity, influence, self-confident, leadership, peak condition, potency, okay? So all of these things, it's about stepping up to the plate and continuing in your own dynamic and also aiding others, because at this present time, quite a few people are just feeling embattled, okay? Maybe like the gut punch, okay? And there's a lot of people now that are feeling the pain, feeling this, what have I done type of thing. And so we need to be here to also comfort people, to give them the best that we can do, to go with the flow, go with the best that you can get, and continue to hold on to your power, okay? And continue, because our fight is the fight with, again, giving the best, giving people a way forward, giving people an understanding of, even in the midst of the most difficult times, you can make it through, and there are lessons and there are ways forward, okay? And that, yes, there is that possibility. Like I said, there are two paths of going forward. There is the possibility of just having to go through this really negative experience that would be a very negative experience for many. And the real shock of that would wake them up. And the new generation coming in from that point will make a major radical change. Okay? So there are those prophecies out there of that. You know, there is a Hopi prophecy out there that's been out there about coming to a point where you have this really difficult shake-up and coming out the other side. And then we have, remember, darkest before dawn, and then there is this radical change that takes place. So that's possible. But we are really wanting to stave that off, okay? Having more and enough of a massive change and enough of a being able to write this before that would take place. But don't forget, everything is based on the energies of the planet, the energies that are going on. And this is the really critical time where light versus dark. That of those that are of that mindset, that Trumpian mindset of me, mine, my, I type of thing, and anger, frustration, and misery raining down on others, versus those that we have the compassion. Those that have the compassion and want the best and want things to growth and want to embrace others and that whole dynamic. So we have those two different dynamics going. Now, what I just pulled is all about, got the information, holding on, Kamala, and still doing the good fight, okay? Not giving up, not kowtowing, not going into depression, not going into feelings of failure, because that's what the shadow side wants. It wants to deplete your energy. It wants to make you run away. Like I said, we see people, and Tim is talking about this morning. I haven't watched all of Tim's, just the beginning, but talking about people changing their channels, turning off all the comments, changing the name, stopping reading tarot. Again, they're going into fear mode, lack, I don't want to deal with the pressure. I don't want to step up. I don't want to, okay, I get it's not easy. But you have to have people willing to stand up and step up and continue forward, to give kindness, continue forward, to talk the good talk, to give this thing for people so that they can embrace it in their lives as we go through a very difficult time. At this time of trepidation, we don't know which path is going to go with this. So people are really feeling up in the air and, oh my God, and what's going to happen? People are freaking out already, okay? Because they hear the things that the uber right things that are being said over there. Well, it still has not come to fruition, okay? It's all just hot air talk on their side still, okay? So don't embrace that darkness. Continue to embrace the light and the good fight, and continue to stand for values, continue to stand for integrity. It's like I said, live your life with honesty, integrity, transparency, simplicity, and seeing things as sacred. And that will continue to hold you in good stead going forward. So is this, abomination in the red hat, is this at this point already secured that that is what's going to take place? No. it's not already secured that that is what's going to take place. Let me hold this, make sure that I'm absolutely holding it and nothing's moving. So do we still have a chance to change this, to move it forward to the better direction? Do we still have the chance to make a change for this to the lighter path? Let's see if it's going to tell us. I think it's still in the midst of, I think it's still equal as to which way it will go. Can we make a change to this still? Yes, we can. Yes, we can still make a change, okay? We can still make a change. Yes. Okay. So, again, you know, it's about we go forward and we do the best we can do with what we have. If you're going to, now, of course, it's up to everybody what they do with their channels, etc. They can run in fear, they can cower if they want. But, you know, there have to be those that continue to stand in the light and continue to go forward and continue to embrace truth and continue to give out the best that we can give. Okay? And stepping up. So now is the transition again. This is the internal journey. Are you going to go to power? Are you going to go to confidence? Are you going to go and bring out the best that you can bring out? Or are you going to grow the seeds of doubt, frustration, fear, fear-mongering, and pull back and shrivel up and just try to hide? It's up to you which one you choose, okay? Okay. But so that's what I just want to give this morning from Spirit. Now is the time to, you know, that you talk the talk or you're going to walk the walk, okay? You got to walk the walk. Talk is empty, okay? Talk is empty. It takes, yes, you've got to pull from all the resources within to go forward. Continue to give kindness in the midst of unkindness, okay? Continue to give waves of peace and understanding, compassion, empathy, even to those that have voted against their own best interest and they're now going to rue the day, okay? Now starting to freak out about what they've done. So now is really a time for compassion, empathy, kindness for all beings. Those that want to continue to go around and bully and make these foul comments, etc., their time is coming and they will rue the day that they have done this. They think that if they follow great leader and be angry and nasty and hateful, that it's going to raise them up on their platform. No, it's not. They are going to have a hard lesson to learn, okay? It's not going to benefit them, okay? And again, many of those that have voted that in are now finding out consequences. Families that are ostracizing them. Okay, they're leaving, breaking up marriages, breaking up partnerships. Okay, thinking that they were going to get things, they're losing jobs. Already, these things are in motion. Okay, so yeah, even though this tyrant, petty tyrant, Trumpenstein is not in office, has not taken over the presidency. Okay, he's trying to, again, instill this fear, instill this, that retribution, anger, drama. And no good can come from that whatsoever. Okay, so again, it's about the personal journey wherever you're at. Are you going to buy into fear and trepidation, or are you going to stand up to the plate and find your power within? Okay, and stand in that light and continue to stand in that light and give that out. Like today's word is kindness. Kindness. More kindness and even more kindness. Whatever color you want to do it, kindness, okay? Continuing to move forward in that dynamic, live in that, and continue to give that out. And when we have these negative ones that come in, they get one shot and then they get deleted, okay? Then you get deleted. You can come in and make your one nasty comment, but it's like whack, 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 water off a duck's back, okay? Your hot air, your drama, your negativity is not going to affect here. It's just not, okay? You've got nothing compared to what has been transitioned through already. So yeah, give it a rest. Or give it your best shot. But it's not going to change anything here. Okay, so on that note, I'll leave that here and we'll see you online.